Standard 10th Science and Technology Part 1st, Chapter number 1, Gravitation. The next concept in this chapter is escape velocity. Suppose we are throwing any object in upward direction, then it will reach up to a certain height and then it will come down again to the ground level. Suppose we are going to apply more force, it will go up to a certain height more than the earlier one. Suppose we are going another more force applied on the object, again it will go up to a certain height, but finally it will reach up to the ground level. Okay, the force applied will be resulted into the initial velocity. Therefore, the initial velocity decides that how much distance will the object cover in upward direction. That means how much height is obtained by the object. We will prove this. According to the Newton's third equation of motion, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. This is the equation. And from this, v is equal to the final velocity, that is 0 meters per second. A is equal to minus g, that is the acceleration which is acting against the acceleration due to gravity. Therefore, v is equal to u square plus 2 into minus gs. This entire multiplication will give the statement like this: 0 is equal to u square minus 2gs. This 2gs, which is having negative sign, is transferred to the another side and the sign will get changed into positive one. Therefore, 2gs is equal to u square. Now s will remain on the same side and all the other values which are in the numerator are transferred to the denominator of the another side, or the RHS. Therefore, s is equal to u square divided by 2g. This clearly indicates that the s, that is the displacement, is directly proportional to the initial velocity. More the initial velocity, more the displacement, or more the height. Less the initial velocity, less will be its displacement, or less will be its height. Okay, from this it should be clear that higher the initial velocity, larger will be the height reached by the object. But at an infinite distance, suppose this height is smaller range, at the smaller range, then okay, this is correct. But suppose at infinite distance, that means h is considerable amount, then what happens? This g goes on decreasing, because g is equal to gm divided by r plus h raised to 2. If h increases, r plus h value increases in the denominator. Its square is a larger amount. As the denominator is increasing, the numerator or the total ratio will go on decreasing. And suppose h is a very large value, then the denominator will be the infinite value. Anything which is divided by infinite value will come to 0. Therefore, finally at some stage, g will be totally 0. Acceleration due to gravity will be totally 0. And at that place, suppose a certain amount of initial velocity is there, that beyond that point the object will go out the gravitational pull, and that velocity is known as escape velocity. Thank you.